you were a highly talented player, but when you come out, would you have even thought you could make this third time in 4 years?
Well, I've always been a consistent player, so I don't. I'm always say I'm never one to brag about individual goals, but I know my style of play, the way, all the work I put in the off season, the things I do. I'm not. I want to say I'm surprised that I've got for the third time. I was kind of say I didn't get it my second year. I feel I had a pretty good year that year too. So hope I can keep it going so I can be like Jonathan Ogden. Have it every year I'm in.
How much do you think about that? About you're still very early in your career. How much do you think about kind of your legacy and the awards and all that you're building?
At the end of the day, I feel like you reflect on that a lot more. So like now, I reflect on how my career was at Alabama, because every time I go back, I get that same feeling like, man, time goes by so fast. When you're in training camp at Alabama, you don't think about that, but once you're out, you kind of look back and you realize all the friends you made, the teammates and brothers that you made back then. So later down the road, it'd be the same thing when I'm finally done playing in the NFL. But for the most part, I've done got a lot of individual awards. So definitely trying to make that next step and try to get a ring.
You know how many Pro Bowls Ray Lewis went to? Have you circled that anywhere?
No, I don't know. So the big thing I always hear is about Jonathan Ogden, because he only missed one out of his 14, 15 years. So that's a long time to be in the NFL. It was a lot tougher back then. So it's still tough now. But I hope I'm blessed to still play that long, and hope my body can still hold up.
How much has growth have you seen out of guys playing right beside you?
A lot. Vocally and mentally, physically, all that. He's definitely grown up from last year to this year, and from training camp until now. For him battling to get a starting position, to the minute player that he is now. Every day and every week, it's a learning process for him. I help him out. With like seeing coverages, seeing keys. So that's definitely one of the things I realize. When you get around younger players, as you get older, it's just kind of natural that you become kind of like that mentor. And just the same way Darryl Smith was when I got here. I'm like filling the same shoes. So it's kind of
make the Pro Bowl, second year here, second time going to the Pro Bowl.
It's pretty cool. I came here for a reason to show that I can still play, obviously, and help this team win, and for the organization to believe in me. I'm forever indebted to them, and continue to try to work as hard as I can to be the best player possible for this team. So I worked extremely hard this offseason, and I was here after the Pro Bowl. I took a week off, and I was already back in the building every day. So I'm happy with the transition throughout the year, how healthy I've been. Had a little bumps and bruises along the way, but playing well at the end of the season along with our team. So it's a huge honor, and you never take it for granted.
I remember you saying at last year's Pro Bowl that because you're 32 this year, you feel like this is going to be your best number, your best year. How exciting is it for you to kind of see this come to fruition with the stats, the Pro Bowl recognition, all of that, where the team is, everything?
Yeah, it's we're peaking at the right time, and the belief I've always had at a premium for this team and what I believe in, where we're going to go. So it's nice to put the work in, the dedication, the sacrifice. It all works out if you do that stuff, and trying to express that to my teammates. The future's bright for a lot of guys in this organization. So we got a huge game this week, and our blinders are up, our focus is up to ultimate high. To try to finish this year out right. So we can't wait to get in our stadium and see our fans, feel the energy, and try to get a win.
Your second in interceptions this year. Is there any part of you, obviously the wins are the best part to get into the postseason and all that. Is there any part of you that would be like pretty nice to finish atop that leader category?
Oh, of course. You work hard at your craft, and it's nice to be recognized for it. Like you said, wins are the most important, but when you make big plays and you make picks, that means your team's going to win. So obviously you want to continue to play at a high level, and you want to finish the year strong. And we got an amazing opportunity ahead of us. So if the opportunities come, I'm going to take advantage of them and take the ball. And that's our whole defensive motto, and we got to continue that if we want to win and make a run in the playoffs.
cool was it to see Suggs get that Pro Bowl recognition, especially after, he was here in the offseason, worked with Steve Saunders. I know he's a guy that you've really been a big fan of. Just to see him get that recognition after not getting it for a few years.
Yeah, it's, Steve's done an amazing job, not just for our team, but for guys like me and Sis and the older guys. Steve just builds that confidence and the belief in you that you can do anything. Doesn't matter what your age is. And, for Sis to come back this offseason, I said how important it was, not just for him, but for our team. To see a guy like that doing all the work and really getting his body right for the grind of the season. The older you get, you have to work harder than the young guys. And he's been amazing this season. He's been able to be out there every week, making game-changing plays for us, and not just in the passing game and his sacks and whatnot, but the force he is in the run game. He's such a dynamic guy on the edge that you can't just have tight ends block him. They scheme that up and he destroys the run. So I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him, and hopefully we're not playing. We're playing for the big one. That would be a dream come true.